Git SSH setup on Windows. What does Git SSH on Windows mean? Using SSH with Git on Windows means connecting your local computer to a remote repository using a secure key instead of a username and password. It means you generate an SSH key pair, or you register the public key with the remote server, or Git uses the private key to authenticate, or no password is required for push and pull, or the connection is encrypted. So Git SSH on Windows equals secure connection plus key-based login plus password-free Git access. Why this matters? It is important because you don't need to type passwords repeatedly. Authentication is more secure. Automation becomes easier. Fewer login errors. Faster Git operations. Without SSH, crossmark password or token required. Crossmark authentication fails often. Crossmark push and pull feels slow. Crossmark scripts may break. Crossmark security is weaker. With SSH, checkmark secure login. Checkmark no repeated passwords. Checkmark stable authentication. Checkmark better security. Checkmark smoother workflow. Why you might need Git SSH on Windows. This usually happens when you push code frequently. You work with private repositories. You use C/CD tools. You want stronger security. You are tired of HTTPS login. Without SSH, crossmark login prompts appear. Crossmark tokens expire. Crossmark push fails. Crossmark setup feels annoying. With SSH, checkmark one-time setup. Checkmark works for all repos. Checkmark no password prompts. Checkmark secure by default. Typical situations where this is needed. Common scenarios. First-time GitHub setup. New Windows system. Fresh Git installation. Switching from HTTPS to SSH. Permission denied errors. Example. You run git push. Git asks for password. Authentication fails. Why? HTTPS needs credentials. SSH uses key-based auth. More reliable. Basic troubleshooting steps. First checks. Check if SSH key exists. Verify Git configuration. Check remote URL. Test SSH connection. Check file permissions. Why? Avoid wrong key. Prevent auth issues. Ensure correct setup. Find root cause. Fix 1. Generate an SSH key on Windows. Use when you don't have an SSH key. Result. A new key pair is created. Why? Needed for authentication. Links Windows PC to Git account. Enables secure access. Good practice. Checkmark use modern key type. Checkmark add email as label. Checkmark protect private key. Fix 2. Add SSH key to Git server. Use when key is not registered. Result. Server recognizes your PC. Why? Allows login. Grants repo access. Prevents auth errors. Bad practice. Crossmark upload private key. Crossmark use wrong file. Good practice. Checkmark upload public key only. Checkmark verify key format. Checkmark test connection. Fix 3. Switch remote URL to SSH. Use when repository still uses HTTPS. Result. Git uses SSH instead of HTTPS. Why? Enables key-based auth. Stops password prompts. Simplifies pushes. Bad practice. Crossmark mix HTTPS and SSH. Crossmark use wrong repo URL. Good practice. Checkmark copy SSH URL. Checkmark update remote. Checkmark test push. Fix 4. Fix permission denied. Publickey. Use when SSH authentication fails. Result. Git can authenticate. Why? Key not loaded. Agent not running. Permissions are wrong. Good practice. Checkmark add key to SSH agent. Checkmark fix file permissions. Checkmark retest SSH. Daily workflow with Git SSH. Safe workflow. Set up SSH once. Clone using SSH. Push without password. Pull securely. Use same key always. Why? Stable authentication. Less friction. Secure workflow. Faster development. Common mistakes. Adding private key. Wrong remote URL. Multiple keys confusion. Deleting .ssh folder. Wrong permissions. Why? Authentication breaks. Security risk. Git cannot connect. SSH and repository structure. Good structure. C. Users u.ssh id_ed25519. Remote repo uses SSH URL. Bad structure. Missing .ssh folder. Random key names. Mixed HTTPS and SSH. Why? Git expects proper keys. SSH must be configured. Auth must be consistent. How this affects teams. When done wrong. Blocked pushes. Authentication errors. Delays. Frustration. When done right. Checkmark smooth access. Checkmark secure repos. Checkmark fast setup. Checkmark team confidence. Real life analogy. Git SSH is like using a house key instead of a password. House equals repository. Key equals SSH key. Lock equals authentication. No key equals no entry. In simple words, Git SSH on Windows means use a secure key instead of password to talk to Git servers. Fix equals create key, register key, use SSH URL, push safely. Best practices. Use checkmark 1 SSH key per PC. Checkmark protect private key. Checkmark always use SSH URLs. Checkmark test connection. Checkmark backup your key. Avoid crossmark sharing private key. Crossmark switching between HTTPS and SSH. Crossmark deleting keys blindly. Crossmark ignoring permissions. Git SSH on Windows helps you work securely. Avoid password problems. Automate pushes. Protect repositories. Save time. A good Git workflow. Checkmark uses secure authentication. Checkmark avoids repeated logins. Checkmark protects access. Checkmark supports teamwork. Checkmark builds confidence.